Ford 97.9.
The
Here we go.
biggest names in the game are here.
Xmas, Jackson, Flaxen, Waxen,
Freemasons?
California, University of Pennsylvania.
This
That's
is
what
the
it is.
Rob Dibble Show.
Hey, you can't just call dibs. Stop. You can't get all willy-nilly with dibs.
Mike's hot.
The whole society together.
First Tips question of the day, sponsored by Tire Depot. People tend to use tires a little bit more around the winter, but if you were out driving today where it's 100 degrees, summer heat wears out tires more quickly. So stop driving around on your snow tires and get down to Tire Depot in Bristol. Tony and his team of Connecticut Business Success Story. You won't find a nicer place to do business. Support some local businesses, would you? They're celebrating 25 years as Central Connecticut's #1 homegrown tire source. Don't sleep on your most important safety feature, people. Your tires. Tire Depot, just off Route 6 in Bristol, or online at tiredepotct.com. What baseball slugger would you want to drive a baseball? Or a golf ball, excuse me.
I kind of want to see what Shohei's got. Like, I think Shohei's swing at left side. I'm guessing he's a lefty golfer
He
as
can't
well.
run out of the tee box.
No,
He's like running down first base.
But I've been watching some lefties out here. Their swing's just a little
Right.
bit different.
Listen,
it's a
I'd
little
love
tighter.
to see Ichiro. Ichiro was a runner down the first baseline. I mean, let me see this dude stand there and whack a golf ball.
I think Ichiro would put his mind to it
Oh,
for
absolutely.
a week and then become a PGA player. Like, he'd be that good.
First of all, that guy, he's still good at baseball. So they're talking, I was listening to an interview he did with Brian Kinney. Billy Wagner just threw him batting practice at Cooperstown.
No way.
Yes.
That's awesome.
And so this is from Ichiro through an interpreter. He said, for an ex-pro pitcher, he said, most of them stink at throwing batting practice. He
Right.
said Billy Wagner was exceptional.
Wow.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I think Billy coaches college.
I was
so
just
he
gonna say that.
probably throws 30 feet away, 400 pitches a day. So
Yeah.
he's probably pretty good at BP.
He's ready to go. I was thinking Ichiro was looking for a game when he was there. It just felt like he was ready to play, man. I loved everything that he said, and I loved how he kept making mention of you don't want to cheat the fans. You don't want to cheat the fans.
That's a great point. Well, he said you're not a player without the fans.
right.
They make you a player, so you have to do your best for them. And it reminds me that Joe DiMaggio says somebody might, and I'm paraphrasing, but somebody might be seeing me for the first time, and it could be their last time, and they've driven 100 miles to see me. I have to do my best for them. And so that it's as old as baseball. That most guys appreciate. I always appreciated someone showing up, paying money, and where I played. It's the heartland. It's people, the salt of the earth, Kentucky, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Indiana, coming to see you play. And I know they're not the wealthiest people around. And so they could have driven 100 miles to come see me play. Even when I was warming up in the bullpen, sometimes I would glove extra hard just to make sure, even though I knew I was just getting some work in, so that they were there and they would be like, hey, I saw Rob Dibble throwing in the bullpen, man.
I heard it.
I heard it. It was popping all the way up in the upper deck. So yeah, that's why you're a baseball player, is because those people support you so much.
I think if you put one of those monster clown's foot golf clubs in Kyle Raleigh's hand, he would be turning some heads out here at Black Hall. Some people,
One of the
though,
best I've ever seen is Jim Rice.
Really? I thought you were going to say Jose.
No, Jose is by far one of the best. But here's the thing about
Jim Rice?
Jim Rice is unbelievable. John Smoltz is a scratch golfer. Some of those guys.
But I ain't paying to see drive anytime soon.
Rick Rhoden was one of the best. He took so much money off those celebrity tours and stuff like that. And he was a guy that when he was young, I think he was playing soccer. He was just sliding, and a metal thing hit his leg, and he got a staph infection, and it messed up his leg. And he always had like a limp. And this is a guy that, I don't want to say he was ever disabled, because he wasn't. He played in the major leagues for many, many years, and then he became a great pro golfer on the Celebrity Pro Tour. But some guys are just good. They're good athletes. Like Paul O'Neill. You wouldn't believe Paul. You want to be fascinated? So Paul, when we would play in spring training, didn't need a tee. He would put it on the tee box with a driver.
Driving off
and
the deck. DOT.
Driving off the deck, hitting it right down the fairway, and he's
Awesome.
still one of the best golfers I've ever seen. Tom Browning was a great golfer. I don't know why a lot of these lefty pitchers were really good golfers. And
lefty
Paul's a
pitchers,
left-handed thrower, left-handed hitter. But, I'll tell you who's better than baseball players or hockey players.
Yeah.
Hockey players are the best at playing golf.
Hand-eye coordination
Yeah.
or something with that swing. Maybe it's the twist of your thorax. I don't know.
Bit different swing. You're not uppercutting like that. I mean, these guys, it's kind of that pendulum swing that a golfer has and finish. I'll tell you who has the same kind of finish as a golfer is Fred McGriff. Remember how the crime dog would wrap his one arm?
Oh,
around
yeah.
He's got to finish like a golfer.
So what were you going to say about Jose? What's Jose?
Jose bombs it. Jose,
Was like, that's it?
Bo
That's no
Jackson.
game
So I
after
got to golf with Bo and Joe Carter one
Right.
round out in Vegas, and Bo's clubs from Nike were unbelievable, and Joe Carter took him a whole round to talk one of his drivers out of getting it out of Bo Jackson, but I was fascinated by how long and straight they both were. And a great pro golfer, their ball comes over the top and spins back and comes down. That's when you know that they have the perfect swing. So, like a guy like me that hacks, my ball's going left or right because I can't get it to go over the top like that. But the guys that I played with, Johnny Bench, exceptional golfer.
Really?
Johnny Bench. He
Huge
won the
hands.
celebrity.
I
Yeah.
get the bigger hands, I think, the more club control, and I think that really goes a long
But
way.
here's the thing, Johnny was a great athlete, and some of these guys I played with, like I said, Paul's a great basketball
Right.
player. Paul was a great tennis player. Paul could play the drums. He could play pool. He'd kill you in pool. I mean, just anything he picked up, like you said, was a perfectionist. And I think that's the one thing I think about with these guys. I wouldn't want to be in their heads. How hard I was on myself. I couldn't listen. That's why I'm not I don't golf so much because I can't stand over a putt and then fix my grip, fix my feet, and then line it up and try to hit it. I'd go bananas.
I don't know if it's computer animated or it's AI or whatever you want to call it, but have you ever seen Mike Trout at those Top
did it,
Golfs
yeah.
and just smash? Like, dude, that's a 400-yarder that
Yep.
guy can bring out of his bag.
Jose, by the way, did the long drive for a while.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
So I wanted to sponsor him, and then he just dropped out of it. I actually want to sponsor him as a bowler.
He
He's a
says
great-
he's not ready for
I
Mookie. He
know.
told us that last time.
He's being humble. He's a hell of a bowler. We'll be right back from Black Hall.